I got it through internet. I was trying to check something online, so I just come across it. I said, let me apply it. I'm an IT professional, so I love anything ICT. So when I saw it, I said, so let me try and apply this, and I know maybe inshallah it will be of advantage and benefit to me. I know I will gain something from it. It's very beneficial, as in like it will benefit many youths of our society, not even our society, maybe I can say Nigeria in general, because with the knowledge of ICT, I know you can generate maybe your own way of doing your work without you going to government and seeking for maybe a job. You understand? So I'm thinking maybe you can build your own should I say, work or job yourself, and you can employ others. So by doing that, I think we'll have less unemployed youth in our society. We are really grateful. There is nothing I can tell MTN more than thank you, thank you, thank you. We are really grateful for all these things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May Allah upgrade the company.
Thinking is a methodology, is a process that is used to identify problems, right? With a view to providing solutions to that problem. So it's more of an human-centered approach to solving a problem. Let me break it down. I want to develop an application that can pick a bottle, this bottle from here to here. That's the problem statement. Am I correct? Are we together, everyone? Yes. I want to develop an application that can pick this bottle from those points to this point. That's the problem I want to solve, right? So, do you know that if I should go ahead and develop an application that can pick this bottle and drop it on the floor, I've not really done what the user wants, right? The user simply wants to be able to move bottle across table, not from table to the floor. So, but as a developer, I decided to say, you know what, let me just do this application because I feel there's a need for it in the market, and I developed an application that can move this from here to here. I've not really done well per se, right? Because coming from a user's perspective, the priority of that user is to be able to develop an application that moves across the table, not from the table to the floor. So design thinking simply takes into consideration
it has a good impact on the society, because now that I have the knowledge I acquired here, I pray and I'm positive that I will share it with the members of my community. No, there was no any challenge. I would like to say thanks to them. They really try by giving us this free ICT training. May God bless them. Welcome.
The knowledge I gain here will impact me and my community as well, because it will improve on my skill of this digital. I learned many things on digital skills, like how to sell your ideas. Even ideas, you can sell them online so that people will buy them online free of charge, and you gain from that. Even your ideas, talk less of the business. If you are running a business and you are not digital now, your business is dead from the beginning. So if now that I learned many things on this, like how to use applications, like social media application, messaging applications, I will use it to draw attention in my community so that people will start learning through their maybe mobile phones and so on, and they will gain a lot of money through that, because nowadays we use all this WhatsApp and so on for chatting. So let's convert that into money making tool. So inshallah I will do that when I finish the program.
Basically, the whole situation is tied around the youth, as well as tied around ICT, information and communication technologies. Basically, that is what the whole world is currently turning its attention and focus upon. ICT is the future. The youth of any nation is indeed its future. We have a situation where there are a lot of youths right here in the old ancient city of Kano that is estimated to have about 20 million people, and about 4 million out of those 20 are youth. And most of these youths are unemployed. Some of them have graduated from universities, post-secondary schools, and several other educational institutions. But unfortunately, they are sitting down doing nothing. And there are situations that so many of the youths are invited to come and be interviewed to do one thing or another, that they end up not qualifying for one reason or another, because there are a lot of problems that we should not go into at the moment. But we must not forget that whether a person is educated or not, there are instances where so many young people are talented in one way or another. And being talented and educated can really catapult a person's luck and chances. But one very important thing is many of them will end up not taking advantage of their talent or their level of education because they don't know how. Part of the curriculum in schools does not include teaching people how to be self-employed.
It's really been a very interesting evening, and so much insight. Waste to wealth, save the tourism in Kano, agro rest, device tracking, and the famous domain opportunity. We all did very well. We all pitched very well, and I want to appreciate all the presenters and all the groups for the efforts and the energy. Now, when you experience this kind of presentation, what comes to mind is what we sometimes call the elevator pitch. Elevator pitch is if you have the opportunity, for instance, to meet somebody like Dangote in that elevator, and you have a business idea, he's going to the 4th floor. From the ground floor to the 4th floor may not take up to 3 minutes. That means you have 3 minutes to convince him to probably give you his card so that you talk about it further. So that elevator pitch is just that 3 minutes you have to convince somebody to now say, this person is making sense. So, okay, see me tomorrow. Or PA, please fix an appointment for me. Or let's say you have the opportunity to meet the president of the country, and you have just 30 seconds to tell him something that he will now say, Chief of Staff, please, I want to see this guy. What are you going to say? In all of the pitches I've heard, we keep repeating something: job creation, employment. But I don't think this is a political forum. Because what an angel investor will look at is, how am I going to make money from this thing you're doing? Where is the money? Show me the money. So there was this recurring thing. Yes, it's a societal problem, but
yes,
you're not the government.
I want to thank the MTN Foundation. Though I don't know what they are doing, MTN Foundation, I don't know what they are doing till today, when I saw a video clip about the achievements so far. They have recorded the MTN Foundation. They have impacted a life of many citizens in Nigeria, like in the health sector and so on. So I must thank MTN Foundation for this. And this too, the skill acquisition, they have trained more than 500 people. We must thank them.
Make them realize their talents, explore those talents, exploit those talents, and at the end of the day become self-reliant and self-sufficient in seeking their means of livelihood. Now, because of that lack of a pointer, hey, you are talented in this regard or that regard, or you can do this or you can do that, why don't you try this or that, and this is how you should do it. No, don't go about it like that. Don't you know you can do this? These are some of the questions that can immediately change a person's flow of thinking, and a lot of youths need that. There used to be career and counseling situation, but these days neither the parents nor the schools go through that career and guidance counseling thing for a lot of young people. So they end up getting educated. After getting educated, they come on out, and yet they are not able to make use of their education or their talent. Welcome MTN Foundation and the discovery that there is a need for youths to be informed how to go about taking advantage of what they have, what they learn, the talent they are naturally gifted with. How do they put it to use? How do they exploit it? They decide they should take youths and put them on track as far as ICT is concerned.
I have learned a lot. Through me, my community, they can learn.